Alright everyone, welcome back to our return to Borderlands 3 playthrough. This is our other part here. We're going to the family jewel
This
now,
sucks.
and we're going to
Help!
meet a new character.
Help! Oh, wait. I'm picking up an echo signal. Hell yeah. I'm saved. Over here!
Who are you?
Yeah.
And do you know where I can find the family jewel?
Oh, I know the family jewel. I'm Balex, the ship's navigator. I'll prove it. Here's coordinates for my ass. Now come save me.
Whence?
Alright, let's clear out these enemies and we'll explain what I've been doing, because I've been doing some stuff off camera, as you can see. Try and clear out some of these enemies.
There's blood everywhere.
Alright, a little bit more. Is that it? Yeah, one little grog over here. Alright, now that we let that wear, we did obviously get some more stuff. I changed up my skill tree, obviously you can see. I did get more ludograms because I was like, well, we might as well get a bunch if we're going to catch them. So I went and farmed Dinkobot for a little bit. But in farming Dinkobot, and I also went and farmed Rampager, and I got some more ectoplasm so we can go to Heck maybe at the end of this real quick. But I did get some goodies, and the biggest was this right here. We got the Rowan's Call. I actually got this from the Marcus chest right there by the SDUs. Apparently I guess that one gives you a lot more legendaries and more common. So I got this, and I was like, well, we got to use that. And I also got this, the Red Fang, which is one of the other class mods that I kind of forgot about, which is the Gamma Burst class mod for Flak. So now that we have that, and now that we're a little bit higher level, we can take advantage more of Gamma Burst. I sold it off. We got a Gatling gun, but it was a little under leveled. So like right now we're almost 29. This is on level with us at least, kind of. Our Rowan's Call, but our Gatling gun was 25 or 26. So I was like, well, we might as well sell it, and we can replace our Hand of Glory. We might sell some of these other stuff too, but that's pretty much what we got. So now we're down Blue Tree. Like I said, we went mostly down here, got everything here major. We went with Great Horse Gag, Empathic Rage, Atomic Aroma, a little bit into Leave No Trace because it's good, and then maybe we'll start going down Green Tree to get a little bit of this, and obviously want Lick the Wounds, so if we're going to be doing Gamma Burst. But Gamma Burst isn't so bad. We got all the big stuff that we need. I think we're pretty powerful. And obviously with our Rowan's Call, we're going to do even more damage. No new shield, no new grenade. But pretty much, yeah. So now we're here in the family jewel, which is another little fun area where we get to meet Balex, which is I believe voiced by Ice-T, who's like a famous rapper slash actor. I only really know him because he was in that one like TV show, that crime TV show, like Law and Order. They played like kind of like a whole like urban black guy who's like also a cop, like that type of trope. With that one like I forget what her name is. She has like a weird goofy name, the main female actress, I think. Yeah, he's here voicing stuff. This was like kind of when Borderlands was more doing the celebrity cast, like Wonderland's having a bunch of all of the main characters be major celebrities or somewhat A-list celebrities or B-list celebrities, I guess, whatever you want to refer to them as. But yeah, now we gotta go find Balex. We gotta go through this big giant ship, and we get introduced to another character, but I'll talk about her later.
But I'm kind of in the middle of something. And that
So yeah, now we get to fight these tyrants.
fucking dinosaur.
Now we have Gamma Burst, and Gamma Burst is probably going to be pretty decent. Radiation is really strong in this. I don't think it's as good in Borderlands 4. I think it's only really good on like maybe like was it Harlow? Because like I said, I guess there aren't that many like really big like radiation guns. Like, oh yeah, this gun that's only radiation. I guess maybe the plasma coil, but plasma coil kind of like it's not as powerful as it once was, and I think there's better options in terms of SMGs in the game. So I don't know. But I think we should be pretty good. Especially now that we're higher level, we can really take advantage of stuff. Because early on, we would only have like maybe up to here, maybe get Psycho Head on the stick. But now that we got all of these Barbaric Yop, Shared Spirits, Mutant Defense, Maxed Out Frenzy, Heat Bites, got a little bit of these attack skills for our pet, some healing, and obviously Persistent Hunter, which is the big one. We don't really need Dominance. Dominance is really interesting because I remember it was something completely different back in Borderlands. I forget what exactly it did back in the olden days of the game, but they kind of literally reworked it to this. It's still pretty decent, but I mean, like, if you're doing like a full-on gamma build, you probably would take it. But even then, you might only go a little bit halfway down to barbaric yop, and then go down green tree for more DPS for flak, or go down to power inside and kind of focus here for skills. But not much. But I think that's kind of the idea. But now that we have more points, we can really take advantage of it. So we gotta wait for Balix to do his little yapping, I guess. Not jabbing. Basically, he's telling us that he's an AI that was powering the ship, but he was put into this other little toy by his female, I guess his girlfriend, you would call her Genevieve, who we're gonna meet later on, who's like the main, I guess, villain of this little mini quest that we're on.
A mutiny, then.
Yeah, he's gonna tell us that.
So we'll just leave it at that. The emergency hatch over there is held shut with hydraulic lines.
It's pretty interesting that they brought Genevieve back into Borderlands 4, but only for like a little side quest thing where you fight with Claptrap, and then you have to help her, I think. Something like help her slash defeat her, and then in the end you can like kill her or put her in like the jukebox, and she kind of exists there.
Bulky fragment is ours.
And, yeah, she's gonna come talk to us.
Yeah, back in my whip. Don't look like it now, but this thing used to be one fine-ass vessel. Shame I had to crash it.
Yeah, that,
Felix, you little cutie idiot. Why are you here? Didn't I install you in a kid's toy and toss you out with the trash?
Cram it, Genevieve. I got a friend now. We're here for the key fragment. I know you got it in the security hold.
Oh, sorry. That's spoken for. Aurelia said if I brought it back to her, she'd buy me a dreadnought. So I'm gonna do that.
Not if we get it first. We're coming for that fragment.
Uh-huh, come on in. What you gonna do, navigate me to death? Sure to course up your own ass.
I can do more than navigate. Vault Hunter, go through the medical bay. Ah, crap, I navigated it.
yeah, he's gonna talk to us. So basically, we gotta clear out this whole area. Mostly, so it's not gonna be too many like normal enemies. I don't think there's anything crazy we can really get.
Navigating, Felix. You took us
think
to a
there's,
spelling port and it didn't get checked.
Like a little mini, like a random spawning enemy, like robot guy. That I don't think he drops anything crazy, but we can maybe kill him. But he's not too much further in. But right now we gotta wait for this to go through the sequence of Balix and Genevieve blabbing to each other, telling us, giving us exposition about who Balix is and what happened. I think this is one of the. I remember they showed this off really early on in the Borderlands like review phase before the game kind of like really came out. You remember seeing like gameplay of this little area of people going and doing this mission. It's like obviously having like Ice-T, a big name actor at the time, or I guess he kind of still is, go and voice his character. It was kind of like one of the more interesting missions that didn't really reveal too much plot. But I think I mentioned that we also got enough stuff for hack, so we can go to what's it called?
Oh, not only
We've got all enough ectoplasm go to
Now,
hack.
I'm just a heartless combat AI, but our locked
So
doors
maybe we'll
harder
probably,
to
if we have
navigate.
enough time, we'll maybe go at the end real quick and fight the Haunt.
With my route. That's
Because still, like I said, I still want to get at least show off and get the Fearmonger or Stalker.
Let's improvise. Hot
We don't
work.
really need the
That's
Scream
right.
of, was it Scream of Terror, the shield, but the gas call, maybe another gas call would always be good. So I think if we use this is the time where you actually get forced into fight for your life. So it's gonna hurt us.
Ah, crap.
But this robot will
How
come
it
and
works
save
in the
us.
Echo shows.
Sometimes he can't save you, but I mean, I don't know if it's like always guaranteed. But most of the time he does save you.
Maybe you can't function around modern technology.
But it kind of shows off the new gimmick of NPCs can revive you, but only at certain times.
To be mad at me.
Because I know like certain enemies won't revive you, or certain allies, I should not enemies, won't revive you during certain key moments.
Medical staff only.
Like if you're doing a fight, they'll do it, but once the fight ends, if you go down, they might like not do
I'm
it.
the navigator.
It's kind of like iffy which one, because like I said, if it's more of like a main character that you're like going along with the mission with, like Lilith or like Typhon or I don't know, Lorelei or Clay, kind of that kind of stuff. Or sometimes they'll pick you up, but if the combat ends, you die or go down or aren't in the right area, they won't revive you, and you kind of can suck.
Hell yeah. Now install me on
So
the
yeah.
bot.
Now we get Balix as a little companion with us like this.
I'm alive. Ah. Oh man. Oh, it feels so good to move around. I have arms now. What's this do?
Who is a good boy? designation intrigues me.
Oh, yeah. It stands for Binary Automated Logistical. Alright. My old man Jacob couldn't decide whether he wanted to call me Barry or Alex, so he ended up calling me Felix. I know it's not the coolest origin story.
My 512 character alphanumeric designation has no meaning.
Ah, crap. Kill it.
Yeah, we cut off Black by accident because he kind of took the road too. Sometimes the sequences all we do, they'll cut themselves off.
Exhilarating!
Cause I know like when Mo's talks, she like says her like big long like foreign name. It's kind of funny. Like this is like the first time you hear it, but I think she says it again like in one of the DLCs. Like one of the, and it's like an obscure side mission where they kind of like the guy will, I think it's in Xylorgos, the one guy, the Burt guy, when you do his side quest for the Seventh Sense, she like kind of says her name and you keep forgetting what your name is, so you will have to repeat it. That's like kind of like a throwaway line, because if you never heard it here or kind of got cut off or didn't realize, you would have maybe heard it during the main that side quest. It's like a fun little reference.
Feed upon your rage!
I gotta make sure I use ammo boost. I haven't really used it. It should be doing good. I know Gamma Burst kind of struggled later on. Like I said, one of the many issues with this game is that certain stuff is really powerful, but other stuff is kind of like, if it's not powerful enough, it kind of struggles. But Gamma Burst should be pretty easy. I figured, why not try it out? I say now that we got the class mod and we got this rolling ball to kind of complement the radiation. Alright, I think that's it. Now I gotta wait. Like I said, this is gonna be just to take our time and wait for Balix to move around and get it to police. He's taking his time. I don't know if I have to kind of escort him or wait for him to get into like a certain, like when he hits a certain checkpoint, he'll like go and do his thing. Alright, now he's gonna open this up for us. I don't think there's any, what do we have to do up ahead? I think we just keep going through. We gotta do like a fight sequence here. Or like it's like a lockdown kind of thing. Yeah, we gotta wait for the doors open. Or no, we gotta go through here because it's locked down.
My medbot clearance won't do anything here. Great.
Oh, security! There's an adorable little idiot criminal trying to break in. Please pull him apart. Slowly.
Alright, now we gotta do another fight sequence.
Crap, here they come.
Look at most of these robot guys.
I send you all to death!
Also got these little tiny robot heads that come.
This
You
was
never
all
really
real.
noticed them tiny to do something.
That's what I'm talking about. Vault Hunter, you're a natural box.
Yeah, I know.
No, we ain't getting through that door. But I know a side. Let's go through the freight in.
And now we're gonna wait for him to come open this door for us. We can go out the other way.
Alright, here. I'll get the door.
Anything? Yeah, you gotta keep waiting for him. No key on everything. Come on. We have these turrets. They're safe for security turrets. I think we just keep going. There's nothing else here really. Oh yeah, I'm gonna wait for him. You must stop doing that.
Ah, crap, more bots.
Well, this is the other area we have to fight a bunch of enemies too. This, I think this big sequence there.
Hunt takes all!
I'm sorry, I'm shooting bear that's got me distracted. I guess the little robot bear head was an obvious that's distinguished them from these other robot guys.
Hell yeah. We crushed those fools.
He's gonna do his little hacking sequence. Sometimes this mission can kind of bug out, if I remember. Hopefully it doesn't do anything crazy,
We've had
because
a
it
lot
does
of
take a
free
long
time
time.
since you crashed us here, Balix. Did you know the local jabbers have a unique language just for
Yeah, she's gonna start making some goofy noises. Another kind of mission that people don't really like.
Dirty talk. Shut up about it.
You want to hear some? It's really beautiful.
I warned you guys. Yeah, I think he's about done. We shouldn't keep going, but
Calling all the horny jabbers back to us.
pop back in. The burst right in the middle.
Chew them to bits!
I gotta play all these little jabbers.
Many of them. And they're so goddamn horny.
Chuck some nades in there. I do like the jabber enemies. They're kind of a cool little new enemy in terms of like a monkey companion compared to like the other more like I guess the other enemies like because Ratchet I guess are kind of like the more default enemy because they're found everywhere. While jabbers are kind of only really here on Eden 6 because there's like no really new enemies on like a Promethea I guess other than the rat they're kind of be like meant to be like bugs slash mice which is obviously what their name is. But I do like them. They're kind of a cool enemy. Maybe we'll see more of them, or maybe we'll see another new, unique enemy. I mean, I do like the kind of like the enemies in Borderlands 4, but they're kind of like basic, like the wild horns, which are basically like weird dog, cows, like bulls, basically, or buffaloes, and then the men, which are basically just like more like another alternate version of like cat skags, I guess you would call them. I'm not like the Kratch are probably like the cooler, or the Kratch are probably the more interesting ones. As a different take on the Ratch, or not Ratches, but on the Racks. But they are probably like my least favorite enemies. Flying enemies in Borderlands have always been very hit or miss. Some of them are more not as annoying, but a lot of them are annoying. Especially some of the bosses. I think they kind of made them more easy where they're not as like fly around. Especially a lot of like the drones or the witnesses that fly around. But Kratch are probably the worst of that enemy type. Alright, so I think we gotta open this up. We can get attacked, I think. Yeah, another badass spawn. And now we're gonna pick him up. There's a little squeak noise if you heard that. His dialogue kind of got cut off. They picked me up. Or I guess maybe that was meant to imply. Yeah, he's all mad.
I'm sorry you have to see what's turning out to be a very messy breakup. I really thought Alex and I were made for each other. He took me places, and I killed people there.
Yeah, I know. I know we got some rats to fight.
It was never gonna work, Genevieve. We're from two different manufacturers. That and you betrayed the Jacob family. But mostly the manufacturer thing.
Is that like an allegory for something? I won't go into it.
Okay, listen. I got an idea on how to prove Genevieve. Now she's installed herself into a Malawan mech. But there's a second one in the shuttle bay. If we get into that one, Genevieve won't be able to stop us.
Level up? Now we're 30.
Engineering.
Another! More!
Alright, what do we want? Well, we have some time. I think we just go down a green tree. Well, I guess we take some health regen. Try to get down to, like I said, lick our wounds, and then maybe we'll go back to orange tree and get some more of our DPS for ourselves. Because, like I said, most of this is for our pet, but we do get some damage bonuses for utility from our pet. And I think, oh, there's the vendors here. Were these always here? 'Cause I think, oh, I guess maybe you drop down, you can come in here. Wait, hold on. I think you want to come over here. Yeah, we want to come over here. There's a Typhon log. We didn't get the other Typhon log, so those ones are over in the other area. But I think you have to go do a side mission to kind of open that area up. Maybe we'll go do that side mission, because I think it has the potential to fight like a pretty cool boss. And it also has some good legendaries attached to him. The big giant,
Remember!
Because normally during the fight you would fight him, and then you would fight the big giant robot Saurian Queen. But she doesn't respawn, and only he does. Which would have been cool to see them kind of fight each other, and every time you do it, you would fight both of them. And they would each have their own unique drop. Alright, well they're talking, I think. Oh, we gotta come over here, because there's electrical thing we gotta turn on. So we shoot this, and this kind of powers it up. another muck muck. Well, I guess that drop down takes us to the machine, so maybe we want to sell some stuff first.
It's
So we
time to
open that
fight.
chest. So yeah, this takes us right back here. Let's kind of quickly sell some stuff that we have. I guess we sell you.
You're
We don't
getting
need
good
you.
at this, beast.
We sell any of this. Keep our cold shoulder for now. Maybe we'll put it away. Alright, we'll buy some ammo, and then we go back, and then we can open that chest. Because you could just walk right past this and not realize this is a little area that you come up here. And not really pay attention. Another jet. Thank you so much.
Your life, a fitting death.
And then I think we go over here, and this opens up a little area to get the. It opens this door, and now we get a big chest. Another magnum, a creech, a dead shot. Nothing too crazy that we need. I'm not sure if Genevieve drops anything. I think she drops the was it the Polybius, which is like a T-tier shotgun, and maybe something else. I can't remember. I know her big drop is like the reflex, which is her Mayhem 10 or Mayhem 6 and up exclusive kind, just like the power crept brainstorm. So, but we can't really worry about that. Maybe she can drop some other stuff. I don't know. I don't think she drops. Well, there was a shield that's called the Messy Breaker, which is a reference to her, but I think they moved that, like I said, to one of those other Malawan guys back in the outskirts over there on Promethea. So she doesn't drop that anymore. So I'm not sure what else she can drop off the top of my head. I think just the Polybius, maybe some other grenade mod or shield that I'm kind of not able to remember off the top of my head. Because there are so many legendaries in this game that you kind of just forget what everything drops. We had like a vague idea, like, yeah, I know this boss, they drop a shield and they drop a grenade mod, because every boss kind of drops one or the other. So now we gotta come and climb up there and put Balix in the neck. So while they're fighting, trying to avoid these big little fly guys, or spitter rash. We can kind of get through this sequence, because Raelix will start attacking them once we plug them in. And then, yeah, drop down. Gotta plug him in. I wonder where.
Damn, things tall as hell. You probably can't reach the head.
I can't.
Just put me wherever I fit.
Put him right there.
I'm in. How do I look?
I am trying not to look at your flush codpiece and failing.
Okay, yeah. I get it. I look a little weird, but check out these weapons.
Whence?
And now he's gonna start fighting some of the enemies.
Nice. Crack. Finally kicked the man. Navigate.
They're not badass.
Man,
Did we drop
that
something?
felt
I
free.
don't think so.
Now, how do I get these hookers?
Arrow blast. Make sure we pick up everything we can. We can sell stuff. We still need more money right now. We're not at that point yet. We do get a. Oh, we had a
I
Kajo or
assume that was
Cujo.
not part of the
I
plan.
pronounce it Cadio.
Yeah. Why don't you head over to the bridge? The door should be
doll,
open.
what's it
Try
called?
to stop Kareem
SMG.
from
Alien
getting
barrel
in.
SMG.
So we both have things
Forget what it
to
is.
do.
It's like a
Teamwork.
mythical dog creature from some country. I can't put my I think it's from like Latin America, maybe like South America, something like that. There's also this guy, yeah, Max Trillian. This is the
Muzzle
guy.
off, boy.
He has like the reflect, so you gotta be careful because he can like reflect at you. Or reflect bullets back at you, which is really annoying. But I think our pet should be able to kind of weaken him and keep him distracted so we shoot him from behind. And he leveled up Volcar, only level 4. Still got a long ways to go with that. And let's see, did we get anything from it? We're just gonna get more cosmetics and skins, and maybe a key. I think we got a key. How many keys do we have? Only one. Like I said, we got to get a bunch. It keeps shifting, so so I guess we got to leave it on that one. Maybe we won't get a creeping death anytime soon, or creeping corruption, not creeping death. And then we come over here. There's a little door that we get stuck in. All right, now we can fight Genevieve. Sell more stuff. Let's see, yeah, we got this. It's. I think this one's not as half bad. But I think maybe we'll hold on to it. We can try it out. It is radiation, and I do want to, if we are in the radiation mood. Another spark plug. Spark plugs aren't that bad, but we don't really need them. Maybe we'll try it out. What are we even using, really? I guess take off our Ruby's Wrath. Let me check again. Shoots out these little balls. Full auto semi. I think we're fine. I think Genevieve's going to be corrosive, and maybe she has a shield. So who knows if the radiation's going to be good on her.
Didn't make it with you.
Maybe we use our
Balex, I am at the
Trevinator
bridge.
for a little bit.
You
If it's
copy?
armor
These
first
silent
before shield,
ones
or
for
shield
yes
first
and
before
twice
armor.
for no.
Vault Hunter.
Because if you don't know,
Almost
radiation can
there.
on armor.
Just gotta solve one problem.
You're not designed to solve problems, Balix.
Then you want to
That's
stand
my job.
away.
You're just my chauffeur.
Well, what I'm solving is the anti-collision safeguards, which I just turned off. Navigated, bitches!
Okay, she's armor first, or she's a shield first. So we gotta get working on this. Let me try our Kijo or Kojo. Kiho. How do you pronounce it? Something like that. Let's switch over to our Trevinator. Something went down. Should be one of those little tiny robot guys. Gotta watch out because she like jumps around, puts these like Tron walls up. Yeah, this is Trevinator is still really good. Even for her. She is a bit tanky. Hey, we did get a legendary. I think, did we get the, what's it called? Oh, we did get the Polybius. There you go. Frozen Polybius. Polybius isn't so bad. His cryo. I guess we can show it off. Like I said, it's not, doesn't have that very good stats up front. Basically, it shoots out like this a pattern where it shoots out all the little dots in like a cube shape. It does a little bit of shooting. So he's gonna, usually he dies, but sometimes he'll break it. Or like he's gonna break now. Because usually he'll get killed during the fight. So now he kind of breaks himself and he's gonna pick him up. Alright, Thrillbot, we don't need that. Cauterizer, we don't need that. Alright, now we gotta go back to Sanctuary, but when we go back to Sanctuary, there's gonna be a little bit of a unique sequence. So maybe I'll show that. And then we can go fight Haunt to end this off. Alright, now we go back to Sanctuary thinking everything's gonna be okay. But, spoiler, it's not gonna be. And then we get the first fight on Sanctuary, because we don't really fight on Sanctuary.
I am in my lab with Lilith. We're storming our brains on ways
Yeah, I know
to
you
combat
guys.
the Calypsos.
Something's
I
going
know
on.
that evil laugh anywhere. Genevieve is all up in your ship.
Hey, cutie idiots. I like your ship. Not as well armed as the family jewel, but I think I'll fit right in here once I make some modifications. Oh, onboard service bots, please take apart the crew.
What the hell? Ball Hunter, we're locked in here. Get to the bridge and fix
Well, it's doing its job. Now we're gonna fight some of these little robot guys.
What is going on? Are we under attack?
Yes, we are.
Abandon the ship! Robots and children first!
And I'm going. Yeah, but these guys aren't too difficult.
Wall to death. Weak.
I
Alright, now
will
she's
fly
gonna do a
you,
little
the
sequence.
key fragment, and your whole ship to Aurelia. And once she reports you to the Dreadnought, I'll travel from system to system, burning every inhabited planet I find. I've always wanted to take a vacation.
Oh, crap. We're in an asteroid field. Vault Hunter, she's got her claws in your computer system. You can't hurt her from here. I gotta go in myself. Plug me in.
You know, now we plug in Balix.
All right, Genevieve. Get the hell out.
Make me.
Alright, they're blabbing. We're gonna wait a bit. Get some of this shit stuff. Try to get some decent money.
No!
I think we're kind of need a little bit more to buy more stuff.
I shoved her ass in a hard drive and ejected the bitch. Pick her up, Vault
Alright,
Hunter.
now we're gonna grab her.
Screw you! I'll kill you all!
Haha! Sucks to suck, Genevieve. Okay, everyone. I'm turning off the lockdown and getting your ship back to normal.
Alright, now that's done.
I think I have a good use for that combat AI.
Oh, they're here too.
So you're a resistance fighter now, eh? How does it feel?
Better shield compared to ours. We might as well take it. We want to keep upgrading our shield as often as we can. Let me sell some stuff too. I think we have some other random stuff we can sell. You two, you, and you. Alright, I think we'll put some other stuff away now. Now that we're 30. That's what happens when you get old. You gotta put some stuff away. You're not a kid anymore.
Alright, now go put her in something where she can't screw up anything.
Anything in here? Like I said, this machine always gives out good stuff. Hey, once in a while, I get a random legendary.
I know just the one.
Yeah, 81. We'll see a bank and lost
We're
loot.
past that nonsense. Bring the key
Maybe a
fragment
sniper
to me.
rifle. Maybe a grenade too.
Now that you can carry more, you
Just to
can
have
buy
that.
more.
Alright, now I gotta go give the vault key to Altanus. I think we get another unique pistol too from this mission. But we're really not gonna use it because it's kind of like another meh gun.
Strange times.
So we give that to her.
Thank you. Our incarceration was not without fruit. We may have a plan to open the vault without giving the Calypsos what they want again. Now that we know they're after the power of the vault monster itself, we can hurt them. Tannis is looking into a way for you to destroy the monster before Tyreen can take its power. You saved the ship. Again. Thanks, Killer.
Hey, that was all me. I mean, I know that you thanked me, but yeah, it was all me. I'm gonna stick around. The ship is tight.
So Sanctuary has a voice now. Sure, why not? I can
Alright,
roll
while
with
we
it.
wait a little
Oh,
bit.
I heard from Clay. He's got a lead on the next fragment. Go meet up with him.
Alright, yeah, we get a unique. We get that. Was it the Omni Loader? The Omni Loader is kind of interesting. It has a cool gimmick, but we'll just hold on to it for now. Save you, and then I think we will end this off by going to heck, because why the heck not? It's almost that time of the year as we're recording this, and it's always good to go see the spooky stuff. I think Haunt shouldn't be too difficult. Like I said, we got some more upgrades. The hardest things are his shield, like little towers, basically. Yeah, this is a little under level, but the enemy should be on our level, give or take a bit. So let's see. What do we have? Anything? So we gotta wait for them to all spawn in. Yeah, they're just normal Malon guys, as usual. We're doing a little block better.
Another all silent.
I gotta kill the gatekeeper. Yeah, having our pet taunt the enemies and kind of distract them gives us a lot more protection. We don't even have to, the guy wasn't even attacking so well. So we'll let our pet kind of go in and do more damage. And we have decent cooldown, so we can kind of keep our Gamma Burst up, because usually sometimes you have it where Gamma Burst just takes forever to reload or go on cooldown. Kill that pumpkin right there. He's like a ghost. Ooh, ghost. Nice. Oh, we got something. Oh, it looks like a pistol. Might be a Magnum, or not a Magnum, what's it called? Echo or a Breeder. Maybe a. I couldn't tell the skin, but it looks like one of those kind of guns. Maybe it's like a Devil's Foursome.
Don't hold back!
Alright, what is it? Let's try. We gotta look at it down. Oh, it's an Echo, yeah. An Echo's alright. Maybe we'll try it out. I think now it should be a little bit more more usable. I think this is the what's the one? It's the one that like when you shoot them, it repeats, blows up. There's a Breeder that kind of feels like a little like a rain down effect where it like rains down little homing project or the little sticky projectiles. I'm not a fan of the Echo. Like I said, some of the torque pistols aren't very good, especially the base game. But the legendary ones are a lot more better. Or some of them are, but some of them just, like I said, you don't really want to use them. Or they kind of just fall off really hard. I think it should be good. This is a little too slow for my liking, because you have to do the trying to think. Like he has to pull back the little hammer every time. So he has to like shoot, pull the hammer, shoot. You can't like spam it like how Jacobs are, where you like spam the hammer kind of thing. So I think let me check some stuff. I think we might want to put on our Hornet maybe, just for this to kill these towers that are gonna spawn. It's kind of. I think this should be good. Let's see. Yeah, these things are really tanky. That's gonna be the problem. But if we don't have like a cloud kill or anything to really shoot through them, maybe we switch to our Trevenant again. I think the Hornet might be able to do it. But it's just a little slow. Now that that's done. Luckily the enemies are all distracted, so we can kind of do this to take our time. A little bit more. A little bit more. Okay, now we can kill these enemies. Hornet's still here. He's a little under level now. Maybe we'll keep it. Alright. Switch over. Nothing crazy from you. Now we go up here. How do you survive? Alright, now we're gonna get a bunch of rats who attack us. I want to kind of lure the rats away because you can actually break those, see those special colored skulls if you want to kind of put them away. If you have like big splashing of explosive, you can kind of ricochet and hit those pumpkins because you can normally break them. Another legendary. Let's check that out. Anything else? Alright, let's see what we got. Ooh, a brainstorm rod. We just talked about that. Let's hold on to it. We'll use it maybe after for the next fight because we don't really need it right now. Maybe we'll use it for hot shield. Alright, let's see what we have. So I think it's from right to left like this. So it's orange, green, green, orange. So come over here. So it's orange, green, orange. Oops, I messed up. God dang it. It was green. But yeah, you can see you messed up. But normally that would open the wall. We've already seen that. Ah well. And now we're gonna fight a bunch of rats. I do really like this area. Like I said, it's just a cool area because you have like the mausoleum, like abandoned what do you call it, necropolis kind of thing. And you come down here into this like hidden tomb with all the skeletons and bones and the blood lake or blood pools. It's something just a cool little map. I hope we do get something like this in Borderlands 4, maybe next year or maybe later on, because I know people really don't like the Halloween event in that game. It's basically just like some cosmetics and like a couple guns that are kind of annoying to get. I know they're not very good, especially the Scully, the big giant skull you get, because I guess it just doesn't scale well or it just does no real damage. The other gun, was it the Murmur, I think it's called? It's alright, but I mean, compared to some of the other guns that we gotten, or even some of the other legendaries, it definitely feels like they were not properly tested or implemented to be like properly on level.
Eat them alive!
Because I guess maybe the idea was while people were still playing, you would go and do this on your casual playthrough, and you get a cool skull. You're like, oh, this is decent.
Into the fray.
Because doing like 100 damage early on wouldn't be so bad, or getting a cool cheater gun. Like that would have been fun. But because people are like at max level, they want perfect gear. Perfect gear is like, well, why would I use this when I already have perfect, better gear that's already a mile better.
Of the hunt.
And even some of like the blues and purples are even better than some of the legendaries. Because some of the legendaries rely more on their like, simple gimmick, but the other ones can obviously have like legendary or the unique license parts that make it more powerful. I mean, like something like the Hellwalker is like a good example. Even though they kind of buffed it, the Hellwalker, like it can't come with spread launcher, it can't come with like certain ricochet, you can't like get Jacobs or what's it called, Daedalus, like ammo switching, you can't get the TD or the chucker. It's just like a normal, basically the same gun from this game brought over, but a little bit weaker. And like you can't really do that when you have these much crazy effects. Because like the novelty of a Jacobs gun that's fire, that does a lot, even it does fire, it's like a single shot and has really good base damage already. Kind of complemented already is, I think, a lot like it's already more of an OP gun by itself. With this one, you could take away some of the cool mechanics. It just makes the gun cool. Why would I use this? I think the reason why like the Hot Slugger can kind of succeed is because the Hot Slugger has really good base damage, and has a way to increase its base damage even more to make it more viable, because it's more of like a mobbing gun where you can chain those like damage stacks. And I guess that's kind of the issue with this. And I hope they kind of even that out in the later game, especially with balancing and when making new legendaries for like DLC. Because I hope they don't make too many like really guns that are like really OP, or guns that are like just power crept versions of other guns, or don't take in consideration like later scaling, end game scaling, where the game where certain guns just aren't very good, or they just don't do enough because they maybe like increase the scale, the damage or the level, to make it like not fair. Now I'm gonna break all of these. Okay. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. I don't even want to try. Phylacteries or phylacteries? Pop hammer burst while we have it, so we can pull away our enemies. We're gonna be here for a minute. Let's see, do I have our Trevenator? Maybe the Trevenator might be a little bit better. Instead of our Echo, let's switch over to it. Look at this. Well, this doesn't do, yeah, this doesn't do that much damage. I think the Trevenator is a little bit better, even though it has a similar small mag. You can kind of chain it more easily. Alright, check some nades. Luckily our pet's doing a lot of damage, but Haunt's really weak, so we can use this corrosive on him. Get another one of these tower things that will destroy. Or a couple more. Usually only spawn 2 to 3. Top gamma burst over there, so they kind of draw away the enemies. We're dying now. We gotta kill some of these enemies. Hopefully this guy's not even looking at us. A little bit more. Yeah, we got that. There's another one up here. Be careful. Should be okay. If we ran out. No. Oh, god dang it. No, we ran out of the last second. I think we should be alright. I don't know if it will re-heal its thing or move the spawn new one. Yeah, we should be alright. Sadly, we ran out of ammo. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, we should be good. I can run all the way back now. Yeah, he's gonna be full health again. That sucks. But
I
think we
like
should
your
be all right.
enthusiasm, Beast.
Make sure we grab some ammo.
Enrage.
So yeah, we can like instant kill him with this. Actually, is this good on it? I think maybe this might be a little better on it actually. We can stay in the mode. Yeah, we should have been using our what one's called. What was I thinking? I forgot how good it is. I underestimated it. Where's the other one at?
A meager life. Pity.
Oh, it's right here. Oh, it's right here. That's right. Pop down first.
Pro Beast.
He went over there. Here, that would have put this on us ricochet with our ammo reaching. Yeah, but look at, he's not even really looking at us. Now that we got him down, and we'll take out these other ones. Alright, here's another one on the other side. Sadly, our pet is not. It should be kind of nice. Pop you. Be careful. Should be all right. Alright, now we should be able to finish him off. Legendary.
Invincible.
Something. He usually drops one of his uniques.
Excellent kill, boy.
We should be able to get something. We'll kind of keeps it for suspense. What is it? There we go. Is it there's the Fearmonger. It's corrosive, but I would have preferred radiation, but we got one. It's pretty good. Let's quickly grab it when we still got it. We didn't get anything else crazy from him. We can show off the Fearmonger. Basically, the Fearmonger is like it's kind of like another version of like the Trevinator, but it's more like full auto, or like where it shoots out. Like it just shoots out these little, like these patterns that shoots out. But when you get feared or you get terror on you, it shoots out more balls, and it kind of has like a bigger pattern, so it does a little bit more damage. But even without that, it's still pretty good because it kind of, if you get that sweet spot where they home in, you can like land them all on a crit. Kind of reminds me of like, was it like the Omen gun from Borderlands 2? Like that kind of like wavy or octopus kind of, or the octo. The kind of like wavy off and on pattern with multiple projectiles. But yeah, that was pretty easy. Like I said, Hunt does get really tanky, especially in the Mayhem levels. I don't know why. But the tankiest things are actually his little shield things. His little shield tower. It's up to you. Yeah, I know. Come over here, Mr. Chew. You're clipping on him. Alright, I think that's good. So I think we're going to wrap it up here. If you like what you saw, be sure to like the video. Check out all the other parts. And be sure to do all the other stuff. Subscribe if you haven't or if you're new. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.